There are certain factors to your life that determine how easy your road to success will be. The biggest one is how well you are able to channel your authenticity. Your authenticity is this childlike energy and innocence to yourself that allows you to enjoy life as if it was a wonderland. The closest reference I can give to people is try to remember how it felt like being a child, or you can even look at another child, right? If there's a child in your life, pay close attention to the behaviors and how children act. That carefree, just happy, loving energy to them. It's authenticity. They have no worries, right? This isn't supposed to leave us. It's never supposed to leave us. In essence, it was robbed from us. You need your authenticity. It is your truest expression of yourself. I'm gonna let you know right now, this world is filled with crazy ass motherfuckers, like lunatics, like people that done lost it, like doomed. That shouldn't come as a surprise, bro. Look around you, bro. Look what's going on in the world. In an insane world such as this one, it is the sane ones that will be called crazy. In a crazy world, the normal person will be called crazy. This world is working against the grain. It's working against how it was naturally meant to flow. Look around, bro. We cut down the trees to put houses in it. You feel me? We kill each other over dumb shit. Sexuality, pornography, all of the things that you don't want your children to see is what's glorified amongst adults. Why is that? This world is working against the grain. So it always blows my mind how people give so much of their power and beliefs to the same people in power, but the same people in power is the same people responsible to why this world is working completely against the grain. It's not our fault. We were born into this shit trying to have fun, trying to channel our authenticity, right? And then next thing you know, all of these ideologies and shit were forced onto us. This way of living is forced onto us. We literally can't live in the woods if we wanted to, bro. You have to buy land. You have to, listen, hear me out. You gotta buy land. You gotta pay taxes. It's right in front of your face, bro. It's only insane people that don't see it. It's right in front of your face. You get taxed for things that the earth provides to us for free. Water, food. You get taxed to live. Soon enough, they're gonna tax you to breathe air, bro. They're gonna tax you for the air that you breathe. Think about that. I say that to say this. My spiritual warriors are currently undergoing constant 24/7 non-stopping spiritual mental warfare in real time as we speak. We're fighting this spiritual war that is basically a frequency war. I'm trying to make it as simplified as possible so even the most basic minded individuals could probably maybe grasp some of it, right? It's a frequency war. So we have aura. We have an aura to us. This has been confirmed by scientists and everything. So that means we have a spiritual metaphysical properties to us. And nobody can argue against this. It's just science. It's science. You can't argue against this. We have an aura to ourselves. Metaphysical properties. Spiritual properties. All right? Now I can go in depth about the details of your aura and how it has to do with your soul and your spirit, but I don't want to lose you guys. I don't want to lose you. So I'm gonna put it simply as this, right? Your aura, how strong your aura is, it has a lot to do with your confidence. Confidence. That's why confident people have a very alluring, like alluring aura to them, right? This aura is magnetism. It's a magnet. Like, this is why, look, just if you want me to just prove to you that you have an aura, just do this exercise with me real quick, right? I hope my phone doesn't fall. Go like this, right? Make sure your hands get hot. When your hands is hot enough, put them together like this. You can literally feel the magnetism pulling on each other. You can feel it. You can feel your aura, man. And there's a lot of us that can actually see the auras on individuals, and that has to do with your third eye, obviously your mind's eye. Very powerful. I don't want to lose you guys, so let's stay on track. All right, you have an aura. It's a magnet. It attracts energy to you, energy that matches your frequency. This aura is magnetic energy. And if you know anything about the 4 phases of matter, you know that you have solids, which is what we can see, right? But what is it? Solids is not really solids because it's tiny little particles vibrating together, right? Vibrating so slow that things appear to be solid, right? But nothing is actually solid. Because if that tree was solid, that means that it would be impossible to stick something through it. That's what true being solid is, right? The reason why things can be chopped apart and blown up apart is because at the tiniest level is particles, atoms, right? Tiny little atoms vibrating together. Now, how fast they vibrate, that means that's the frequency that affects, right? It affects how it presents itself within reality, right? Whichever object. So we are vibrating differently than a tree, which is why we are completely different. By the way, trees are alive. They have an aura too. They're alive, but they vibrate differently than we do, which is why we're not a tree. We're a person. Liquids vibrate a little bit faster, right? The particles vibrate a little bit faster and further apart from the solid phase of matter, right? Which is a lower vibration. So liquids vibrate faster, which is why it's the substance that it is, right? The next level of matter is gas. Now, at this point, the atoms are vibrating so fast and so further apart from each other that it is very barely visible to the naked eye. This is why I'm telling you this, because I want you to understand that there is things around us that we cannot perceive that is vibrating too fast for the naked eyes. The next level of matter is plasma energy, magnetism, electricity and magnetism. Our auras vibrate at the level of plasma energy. We are alive at every level of matter, every phase of matter. We basically have a body. We have a body at every phase of matter. Hear me out, all right? So obviously our bodies are solid. Our bodies are solid, right? Like you can see skin, muscles, but then you have blood. What is blood? What is blood? Blood is liquid. Blood is liquid. Now, what most people know this, right? What most people don't know is that at the gas phase of matter, you have what is called your etheric body. Your etheric body is basically a metaphysical you. Now, what I'm gonna tell you, you can look this up. A lot of people that are amputees, right? Like people that get their arms, they have to get their arms amputated or their legs, like they have it they have to get it cut off for some reason, right? A lot of those people still feel like their limbs are there. At the beginning, when you first get amputated, it feels like your arm is still there. That's because it's still there in your etheric form. It's still there. Plasma energy. That is what is known as the astral body. Now, astral body, right? If you're a little bit more familiar with metaphysics, you will know that there is a such thing as an astral plane, right? The astral plane is nothing but space within space, basically, right? Right? Water is within the space of solids. Yeah, so as I'm editing this, I realized that I actually said it backwards. Solids is within the space of water. Water is within the space of gases. And gases is within the space of plasma energy. All right, that's the correct order, right? So as you ascend in vibration, right, you tap, your senses expand past the five senses, because the five senses is limited to solids, solid phase of matter. As you raise your awareness, right, as you raise your vibration, you build up your energy, your aura field. Your mind expands and it taps into senses beyond the five senses. So this is what we call psychic powers. It's not really psychic powers. All it is you healing the technology that your body was made for, right? Is you just connecting with your environment. It's natural. This is what it's supposed to be like. This is why this is an insane world full of crazy ass people, because they're literally not even connecting with each other. Nobody's connecting with each other at a heart level. We're just connecting at a tribal level, at an animalistic level, five senses level. Oh, I hear you say something to me, or fuck you, and then we kill each other. So I explain all that just so you can understand that you have a spiritual version of you. You have a spiritual version of you, right? And that spiritual version of you is made out of what we call energy points or chakras. Chakras, they're real. So you have a crown chakra, you have a third eye chakra, you have a throat chakra, you have a heart chakra, right? You have a solar plexus chakra, you have a sacral chakra, and then you have a root chakra. And those chakras all play a very important role when it comes to channeling your authenticity. All right? These chakras are also reflected in your aura. They're reflected in your aura. So if you're currently in a lot of fear, right, that to somebody with psychic powers, they can see that in you. Your aura will be red because a lot of your consciousness, right, a lot of the energy of your consciousness is focused in the root chakra, right? So that just means that the predominant energy to you right now, like the thoughts that come up in your head, right? The thoughts that come up in your head is the predominant energy in you. That's how you can tell the predominant energy in you. Those thoughts that come up in your head is the predominant energy emitting from a certain chakra. So, and a lot of us, right, the reason why this world is so barbaric and animalistic and materialistic and all this bullshit, right, is because about 95%, 90% of the Earth's population is stuck in the root chakra. Animal consciousness. Eat, sleep, fuck, survive. That's it. So that is all that comes up in our heads. That is it. We live like animals, not knowing that we are beings so much more advanced than that. We are alchemists. We are manifestors. We are users of the elements. We can do a lot. We can create our whole reality with our minds. We can manifest anything we ever wanted. This is basically like a video game. So the spiritual warfare that we're currently undergoing is against your authenticity. It's sex, right? Sexuality is what's killing the world. It is. It is. Yes. Because this energy of authenticity, right? This energy that you're supposed to build up your aura with, that you're supposed to cultivate honor and respect, right? This energy is sexual energy. This is a sexual world. Like, everything is sexual, bro. Our minds have been so skewed that when we think anything, when we even say the word sexual or hear it, our minds immediately go to something related with having sex, like physically, right? That is just the physical aspect of it, right? The metaphysical properties that take place when two people are having sex, right? It's the same metaphysical properties, aka energy, that this whole entire life is infused with. It's basically like the fabric of the universe. The fabric of the universe is sexual energy. This is why everything is creation. Everything is birth. Everything is masculine and feminine. This is why you can reference that with anything in life, because the universe is sexual, right? Now I want you to think about this. What is the main difference between children and adults, right? It's an obvious one, right? Children want to play and adults want to fuck. That's the main difference. Now, think about how adults tend to act as opposed to a child, right? Like the stereotypical adult, like, oh, go to work, stress, and all this bullshit of life, right? And as opposed to a child. Realize, a child is full with sexual energy. When you have sex, you release your sexual energy, or you transmute it, right? Or you give it away. Since children are not doing that, they channel the energy. They channel it up the spine, up the chakras, right? And they're able to channel their authenticity. They're being authentic to themselves. They're not acting out of fear. They're thinking from a place of unconditional love, not from a place of survival. Right? This is why sexuality is so pushed out there. This is why it's so easy to just go on your phone, go on the internet, go on the computer and search up pornography. Right? This is literally sapping your energy from you. It's sapping it. Right? And with it, your authenticity. Right? Now, you don't have enough energy to go up the spine and go up your chakras. Right? To give you enough energy to even channel your authenticity. You don't have enough energy to support your the metaphysical properties of yourself. That being your etheric body. I already explained that, right? Your etheric body, your astral body, and essentially your soul, your aura field, right? So your aura is low. It's low and it has holes in it, and it's being sapped from you. It's leaking. Your energy is constantly leaking. Now, at the same time, it's constantly building, because your sacral chakra, your sacral chakra is the only chakra that has a limb of its own, and that is your reproductive organs. Your reproductive organs is the most sensitive part in your body. That is because that is energy point, is a chakra. Is a chakra. All right? And it builds up energy constantly. You have an unlimited supply of energy, constantly building. And it's supposed to aid your whole entire body. It's supposed to aid your whole entire body and make you whole. Again, make you whole. Being whole means being authentic. Being whole. When you feel whole, you feel authentic, you feel fearless, you feel confident. All of the above. That's childlike energy, is it not? Authentic, fearless, confidence. That's just childlike energy. Playful. Now we are we are essentially digging our own holes by giving all of our power away to our desires, right? Lust demons. We have a lust demon, the succubus, bro. It's in all of us. It's in all of us. Women too. Women got it worse than us, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Women got it worse than us. Because women are more sexual driven creatures than ourselves, right? But women are also more intuitive creatures than ourselves. So women are very capable. They're very, very capable. I'm going off topic a little bit, my fault, but women are originally a race of warriors, right? Our ancestors that were women, they used to be warriors. All of that energy, all of that sexual energy, they channeled it into strength, right? Stop underestimating sexual energy, bro. You'll be surprised what you can do with this shit, bro. I just told you that literally everything you see and don't see around you is sexual energy, the fabric of the universe. If you learn how to harness and control this energy, what do you think you could do with that? The whole universe is made out of sexual energy. What do you think you could do with that if you learn how to control it? You become a magician. A magician, bro. You feel me? If you want to think of the devil as something, that'll be the lust in you. And that doesn't mean that you have to give up having sex forever. As a matter of fact, sexual intercourse was a sacred ancient practice that we used to perform in temples as a way to channel more energy and more authenticity and more strength. The thing is that we are not doing it with those intentions. We're doing it wrong. We're not doing it from a place of, this is a sacred ritual that we're going to perform in order to harness energy, right? Instead we're doing it from an animalistic place, from a survival place. We're just doing it from a tribal place because it's a desire in us. It's such a strong desire, bro. Everybody should know. Everybody that's grown up knows what I'm talking about. You know how it's. Imagine how much power one has to have to fully have control over that, bro. Control over the lust demon, bro. So sex itself is not bad. We're just performing it wrong. Now, the correct way to do this ritual is a ritual, a very powerful one. It's like, have you ever heard of manifestation, like how you can light a candle and manifest? This is what sex is, but it's the most powerful form of manifestation there is on the world. You and your partner do your little thing, you feel me? You set up candles, and then you both, while you're doing it, you have the same intention in mind, and this is gonna amplify the fuck out of that, and y'all gonna attract that. But this is the key. You're not supposed to ejaculate. As the man has all the power. The man especially, you're not supposed to ejaculate. You're doing it, and then you come to a stop, and then it's over. Sound hard as fuck, right? Sound hard as fuck. Exactly. That's power right there. That's willpower right there, my boy. This is how whole empires fall. Lust. Now, this mental warfare that we're going through, it all boils down to the lust in you, especially men. The reason why men are becoming more feminized, we're basically being castrated. We're being castrated. Now, the purpose of this video is to emphasize how important and essential this energy is to life. No matter how much sense this makes, words cannot describe how freeing it feels to conquer that in us, to conquer that our lower selves, our root chakra selves, our barbaric selves, right? It feels freeing. Essentially, this is what everybody is in the world right now. Everybody is fractured pieces of themselves, fractured pieces of their consciousness. They're not a whole person. They're not whole. We have to conquer our lower selves to be able to rise back in frequency, right? Because it is this frequency war that is keeping us down. Now, technically, it shouldn't be that difficult because we're gods. Our consciousness is an extension of God, so we are more than capable. We are capable of anything. The only reason why we feel like we're not capable of something is root chakra, fear. If we could live in the woods and go back to our ancestral ways and live off the land and not have to work and just, the labor that we would do is for our own benefit, for our personal life. Like, you live in the woods, you work on your house all day, building a house for yourself. They're way more gratifying than working for a man and getting a check at the end of the week. I promise you that. Now, if we could go back to those ways, it would be so easy to conquer this like corruptedness in our spirits, right? It would be easy. But we are living in what I'm gonna call the Matrix, right? The Matrix. Not what you think. Not at all what you think. This Matrix is designed to keep your energy locked, captivated within your root chakra. Your root chakra. This world is so lustful. It's so hateful. It's so negative. The news is nothing positive. Nothing is positive. Because negativity lowers your frequency. Now, remember, this aura to you is a magnet. It's a metaphysical magnet, right? At the level of a plasma energy, a plasma phase of matter. Remember, right? Your aura field attracts things to you, right? And the way that this aura field magnet is formed is through your thoughts. It's through your thoughts. So if all of your thoughts is currently locked, captivated in your root chakra, right? The only thoughts that you're getting is coming from your root chakra. It's not coming from your sacral chakra, from a place of childlike innocence, creativity, creating something, innovation, right? It's not coming from your solar plexus chakra, from a place of you want to build, you want to be confident, you want to, it's not coming from your heart chakra. It's not coming from a place of love, giving love to the world, receiving love. It's not coming from your throat chakra, from a place of just being yourself and channeling your authenticity. It's not coming from any of that. It's not coming from your third eye chakra. It's not coming from your crown chakra, let alone if you can even channel energy from your solar plexus. You can't. You cooked, my boy. I'm sorry to tell you, most of us is cooked, right? But hope is never hopeless. It's never too late. It's never too late. That's one thing I'll tell you. So, if all of your thoughts is coming from this root chakra level, right? And the only reason why the thoughts are coming from your root chakra, why? If you've been paying attention, you'll be able to tell me why. Why? Because you keep releasing your energy, my boy. You keep releasing. You're not building up your sexual energy, bro. You keep releasing your energy. That energy that's supposed to flow up your spine and align all of your chakras. You got no energy. You basically like a dying battery. So you have an aura field, which is a metaphysical magnet that attracts things to you. And that magnet, whatever that magnet attracts to you, has to do with the thoughts that you think in your head. But if the thoughts that you think in your head are only lustful, negative, and fearful thoughts that are that are coming from a stuck energy in your root chakra, then what does that mean? That means that this magnet is only going to attract that things of that same frequency. So you're literally stuck in a loop. Humanity's stuck in an insanity loop, bro. They're attracting things to them, right? And it all has to do because the lust demon, bro. It's the lust demon that got us like that, bro. I also forgot to mention, lust is not only sexually lusting for another person's like a body, right? It's anything that you desire which you don't respect. So if you're materialistic, you're lustful towards money and cars, and you feel me? So anything that you desire that you don't respect, that's lust. You release your energy. You don't have enough energy to channel authenticity, right? So the only energy you have to channel is stuck energy in your root chakra. Your root chakra is fearful, right? So then you think fearful thoughts, lustful thoughts, right? You attract that to you. You attract lust and fear to you, right? Reinforcing the whole loop all over again. So we are spiritually stuck. Mental warfare, bro. Mental warfare. And this is why ignorance is bliss. Because people that are aware of this, and they would not, people like me, right? I will not settle for no three-dimensional consciousness, which is basically root chakra consciousness. My boy, a person that doesn't give a fuck about what I'm talking about right now, they'll call me crazy. They'll settle for three-dimensional consciousness, for matrix life, for a barbaric life, a life that is animalistic and materialistic. They'll settle for the hoe, the car, the money. You feel me? As long as that belly full, the belly full, the money right, your balls is empty, niggas will settle for that because they don't know how blissful this shit can get inside. How spiritual this shit can get. How spiritual all this shit can get. How beautiful, how divine and like godly. There's no words to describe it, bro. There's no words to describe it. So essentially, everybody is getting their energy siphoned from them. Now, if 95% of the people in the world are stuck in their root chakra, right? This is why the world looks the way that it looks. Because us, collectively, we manifest what is presented in the world through the energy in our chakras, right? So think about it like this. We're basically like the aura of the earth. We're basically like the aura of the earth. If most people are stuck in their root chakra, that means that earth is in its root chakra. And earth, Mother Earth, this planet is alive, bro. It's alive. Just like the trees are alive, everything is alive. But y'all not ready for that, though. Y'all need a little bit more consciousness to grasp that, right? Everything is alive. Earth is alive. The aura of Earth is fucked right now. It's in root chakra mode. But it's rising, though. The frequency of Earth is rising. This is why this is why there's more people like me saying the same thing, right? We sound like a broken record because we're all one, an extension of God. And God has only one plan, and that is to raise the frequency of this planet, right? I'm gonna end this video soon because I don't want to enter a rabbit hole. You feel me? But it gets a lot deeper than this. The whole reason, right? This planet, as you can imagine, right? 95% of people are stuck in their root chakra. That means that there was a point in time where 100% of the people in Earth were in their crown chakra. Imagine how life would look like, bro. If this is how life looks like, right? If Earth magnetic field, right? Earth has a magnetic field. It is the Earth's aura, right? The planet's aura. The planet's aura is at a root chakra level because 95% of people is at a root chakra level. So our own individual energy reinforces the energy of the planet. This is why it's a frequency war. We are constantly fighting to raise the frequency of as many people as possible, because as you do that, the planet's energy also rises and everything becomes more righteous and more how it used to be. Right? And that's what's happening right now, is rising. That's why people are talking about, 4D shift, 4-dimensional shift. 4-dimensional, all it is channeling your authenticity. Living at peace, at happiness. Don't get caught up with all these words, bro. Don't get yourself caught up with all these words. That's all that it is, bro. It's just being authentic to yourself, your authenticity. You having enough energy to channel your authenticity. There was a point in time where we were all doing that. We were vibrating at a crown chakra level. Every single person in the planet. A very long time ago, right? Imagine how the world looked like. Imagine. Now, if you don't think the people that rule you, right, the people in power right now that run the world, if you don't think they don't know this information and more, come on, my boy. You're taking them for fools. You think they're retarded. They're not retarded. They're not retarded. They know what they're doing. They're siphoning all of our energy. That's why they living lavish right now. They living good. While they living off of us, off our energy that they siphon every day. That's why they need us to keep releasing our energy. That's why they need us to stay in a root chakra level. They need us low. They need us low. They know this. They know our planet's history. They know who we are. They know that we're an extension of God. They know all that, bro. They know all that, bro. You feel me? Now, I'm going to leave y'all with that.